let's talk about the GDOK ex09, huh? Or you can just listen to me talk about it for a little bit. Great little knife I got to pass around. I didn't know much about the knife until I got it. Hell, I'd never even seen a picture of it until I got the damn thing. But it's really impressed me. It did not come with a latch. God damn it. So I had to install this badass little tactical paracord faux latch to keep my hands in one piece. Just show it to your liberal friends. They'll love you. The way the knife is made, it really doesn't hinder any type of tricks or moves. Twirls are good, chaps are good, aerials seem to float very well, and I attribute that to the heavy spacers here at the end. You toss it up and it seems to just levitate for a moment before it falls back down. Chaplins and twirls don't take too much effort. Ooh, almost broke the table. And like any responsible knife maker, they used T9 and T6 size Torx screws in here, which is the only thing that should be used in balisong. Premium handles. I think it's grade 6. Real material. What was this thing? 6AI4V titanium. Yeah, that's what my paper says. And on the outside of the handle, all you see are the pivot screws and the spacer screws. So it looks real clean. But if you look in between the sandwich pieces, it has hidden pins for the Zen pins and for the latch, if it had one. The diagonal hatching on here really gives it a good grip. Even on the carbon fiber, it really sticks to your hand when you're holding that part of the knife. Though I don't think that most balisong makers realize that we don't use this part of the handle too much. We use the inside and outside of the sandwich. I don't know what you call it. So it gets super slick in the hot weather, especially down here in Florida with the humidity. It's really hard to control. And that's just the way the handles are made. If it had a Cerakote or a Duracoat or any kind of media blasted onto it, it would help somewhat. But as it is pretty slick. It's kind of hard for me to hold on to. Ladders are a bit problematic with this knife, simply because of how slick the insides and the outsides of the handles are. When you hold it when doing the ladders, it does tend to kind of fly out of my hand sometimes, but that may just be a Florida thing. Pros and cons. Let's go bad news first. Cons. I've said it a couple times already, but really, man, it is so slick in this Florida humidity, man. Holding onto the knife by the insides and outsides of the handle really is a problem. It's so slick, man. Something needs to change there, and not just with this knife, just with balance song in general. Most balance song makers don't do anything to improve grip on these parts of the knife, and they're most worried about what the handles look like, which makes sense. I mean, you see this, and that's what sells you, what the face of the handles look like. When I originally got this knife, I planned on disassembling it, or rather disassembling the bite handle, so I could put on a latch from one of my triple C's. And I just could not get this motherfucker apart. I don't have the proper tools, and what I did have at the house, I felt that I would break it trying to separate the pieces. So I installed this super badass tactical faux latch. Fuck yeah. Pros, man, this thing is right on target with weight. I don't have my scale with me because I'm not at home. So I don't know exactly what it weighs at the moment, but hopefully Grim gets back to me and lets me know what it weighs so I can include that in the information. The price is very reasonable. It's, like I said, just a little over $400, which is right where it needs to be. Well, not needs to be, but that's less than what we've come to expect for custom-made ballast songs here in the community. The blade, it's like the 51 and the Kimura had a baby, and it's right there in between the two blades. It's not too thick down here near the tang like the Kimura, so you can hold the bite handle and do some manipulations without worrying about taking off some skin, and it's great for cutting, just like the 51 and the Kimura. It's just a great blade all around. And the Zen pens. Zen pens are making a comeback with the replicant, the 51, the 6X series. It makes the knife less worrisome because we all worry about the tang pin falling out. It's a pain in the ass, man. That thing falls out. There has not been an easy way to fix that since we've all been flipping. The tang pin falls out, either get a new blade or send it off to somebody to have them fix it. It's a pain in the dick. So the Zen pins are great for that reason. Jeff Dumas makes this, and he actually sells it at a very reasonable price of around $425. Something else that's rare to see. Most motherfuckers want to charge $600, $700, $800 knives. That's just ludicrous. So it's a great price, great knife. Can't complain too much about it. The only real complaint I have is the slickness of the inside and outsides of the handles. Other than that, buy it. Fucking buy it, man.